Hi everyone. Have you ever wondered how a mother goose could end up with 43 goslings curled up beside her? Well, watch this video and you will find out. This video takes place on the riverbank in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. It was a blustery evening. You can see this mother goose's wings and feathers are blowing around. I started filming when I saw 12 or 14 goslings trying to crowd under this mother to get away from the wind. She didn't seem interested and she got up to walk away. Right at that same time, a very large brood of goslings came out of the water. All of these goslings are part of a very large family unit. They call them a gosling gang brood, and they are often cared for by two pairs of mature adults who take over child rearing responsibilities for a lot of families. You can see that all the goslings started chasing the one mom. She eventually sat down and they all started trying to gather underneath her. She didn't seem particularly comfortable there. She moved and sat down, and you can see the scramble is on again. And they are all trying to get underneath where she is now. She got up to move again, and oh my gosh, the throng of goslings just kept following her, and the ones nearby try to push themselves under her wings and under her body because that's where they'll be the warmest and most comfortable when they go to sleep. At this point, she actually had her bum facing the wind, which was odd because she isn't really sheltering the goslings from the wind at that angle. Every time she stops in a spot, the scramble is on for goslings trying to get the best spot. Eventually, I think she realized what direction the wind was going, and she sat herself down so that she was directly blocking the wind. And now where she's sitting, the wind is hitting her, and you can see all the goslings start crowding in under her and behind her so that they will at least seek some shelter. And obviously, by crowding together, their own body heat will help keep them warm too. From what I've observed, it's always the mother goose that they crowd under, and once she sits down, there's always her male partner who is her mate for life, and he will stand guard while she sleeps with the goslings. Once it was clear that they were staying put for a while, I moved my tripod in behind her so that we would get a straight-on view of the goslings as they sheltered behind their mother out of the wind. If you want to see a cute little scene, watch the little fellow right in the middle. He'll start shaking his tail feathers and then drop out a little poop. For the next couple minutes, the video just watches these goslings as they struggle to get the best position. Some of them are asleep. Some of them are constantly moving. There's a little fellow near the right there who you see his two little feet and legs, and he's constantly pushing to try to get further into the pile. There's also a bigger one at the back who throughout the video is working to get closer and eventually finds his way underneath. So I just find it adorable to watch as they try to settle down, but there always seems to be a few that are restless and moving and struggling to get in a better position. It actually is quite windy. You probably can't tell on the video because the wind was muffling through my microphone so loudly when I replayed the video at home that I had to turn the original sound down to about 10% on this video because otherwise all you would hear is the wind whistling through my microphone. So I did turn the background volume down quite a bit. Here for a little while I zoomed in closer to the pile so that you can just watch these goslings as they struggle for position. So very shortly here the mother is going to get up And at first, the goslings just mostly stay together, although you see one running away there. He's the first one. Um, Gradually, a few more leave, but then eventually, they all start running away, and that's when I slowed the video down and counted them. I'm sure there's 43 if you count the one that already ran away, but you can do your own counting and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. What's about to happen is this gosling brood, as I've mentioned, is about 50 goslings, and there are two mature pairs of geese that look after them. This mom is one of them, but just off the screen, and you'll see shortly, the other pair of geese start leading the gosling brood up the hill to go where they're going to have their supper. So one by one, as the goslings realize it's supper time, they start chasing after the other pair of geese, and then the second pair goes with them. So here the entire brood will run together and head up to eat. That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed sharing it. Cheers.